ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the world of VGamingJunkie news. You won't find any dross here. There's nothing but pure gaming-related meatiness. It's all about the electronic good stuff as we dive deep into all that's new in the various interactive virtual worlds. We'll begin with a pretty funny news story as some Ubisoft mugs managed to arrive bugged. It seems their parent company, Sheepedia, had a bug in manufacturing and handles came out facing inside the mug. While Sheepedia has apologized to pull the mugs, it kinda makes you think. Are the bugs in video games nowadays getting so bad that they're actually manifesting into the physical world? Who knows, maybe they order their mugs straight from Assassin's Creed Unity's harbors. What's next, a Bethesda mug that actually clips through tables? It would appear Activision is giving away 10,000 beta codes of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll have to log into an Activision account and link it up with the Call of Duty League to be able to pick whichever system you'd like it for. No doubt this will excite fans of Call of Duty, or just people like me who are curious enough to check it out. After all, these beta keys are free, so there's no harm in trying, right? Activision hasn't yet set a date for the beta to go live, but the game is releasing on November 13th, so probably before then. In other news, it would seem The Sims 4 is getting a Star Wars expansion on September 8th that promises to bring things like lightsaber dueling and seemingly use of Jedi mind tricks in addition to crafting your own droid. The caveat, at least for people like me, is that the game seems to heavily focus on the more divisive Disney Star Wars. While there is an R-series droid visible, it places a heavy focus on Rey and Kylo, as well as the Stormtrooper designs being of the modern variety. Personally, I think they'd be better off focusing on classical Star Wars elements like Darth Vader and Luke. Nothing against Kylo and Rey, but it just makes business sense to give the OT some love. Or you can always put some focus on The Mandalorian. People tend to view that one more favorably too, wink wink. Star Wars Squadrons, on the other hand, starts out with a focus on Leia and Emperor Palpatine. The game itself, from what I've seen in the trailer, also seems to have some very interesting gameplay if you're more into the dogfight side of things. It's coming to October 4th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, will have VR support, and will be priced at $40. Not a bad price for what's going to be essentially an aerial type of game. I really should play more of those types of games. You know, in the future. BioWare has also confirmed that the upcoming Dragon Age is in early development, but very much still alive. According to the lead writer, the game explores you being powerless and the people in charge being unwilling to fix the issues. Honestly, that could mean a lot of things, but they did release a behind-the-scenes of sorts. If you're interested, check it out in the link below, as I always list my sources when it comes to these stories. In other news, it would seem the esports corporation TSM also signed in a professional chess player / Twitch streamer. He goes by the name Hikaru Nakamura. As a 5-time US chess champion, it'll be interesting to see that come into play during an esports competition. Fall Guys continues to be a major hit, and while I haven't personally played it, I've seen it played, and it seems like a pretty silly, fun little party game. It would seem that a second season will be coming out soon for the game that promises medieval costumes as well as a different variety of gameplay that revolves around scaling castles and the like. Perhaps I'll one day try the game out, but at $20 I see no reason to unless there's demand for me to live stream it or something. Maybe Epic Games or someone else will randomly offer it for free in the near future, who knows? Last but certainly not least, we have the release date straight from Game Radar. Starting things off, Area and the Secret of Seasons comes to all major platforms on the 1st of September. Crusader Kings 3 also comes out on the PC, and MX vs. ATV All Out comes out on the Switch in the exact same day. Elder Scrolls Online also gets the Stonethorn DLC, and all three of you still using Stadia get Hitman 1 and 2, also on the 1st. The third sees Cookout a Sandwich Tale released for PC and WRC 9 on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. Finally, on the 4th, we've got Doraemon Story of Seasons on PS4, Marvel's Avengers for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Stadia, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Dead by Daylight for Stadia, Himig and the Second Extinction for PC, and Tennis World Tour 2 for the Big Four are also coming out sometime in September. As always, the Epic Store's got you covered if you're short on cash. The 2020 edition of Hitman as well as Shadowrun Collection are free until the 3rd, so take advantage while you can. And that is it for this week's video game newscast. If I missed any major news stories you were interested in, I apologize as I'm still getting a swing on things, and my sources are mainly game news sites as seen in my sources. I'm still making every effort possible to increase the production value of these videos, with the exception of dropping from 60 to 30 FPS because the rendering time was just ridiculous, and I hope you guys appreciate the effort. While I know the news content is top priority, YouTube is a very visual platform, so while the Kinect Nanocode setup limits what I can do, I can still pretty it up just a bit. As is now the norm, these will be scheduled every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I hope you'll subscribe and get that bell icon a nice fat ring. It keeps you updated on all my content if you're into Let's Plays. A like is always appreciated, but that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and wonderful day and week. I have a live stream of Zelda Breath of the Wild coming up Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but if you're not into that, I'll see you next Saturday.